Wins over Notre Dame have been hard to come by for BYU, but they did it back in 1994. Cougar legend Chad Lewis was a member of that team and made a key play in that 21-14 win.
Yeah, I sat down with Chad this week, who takes us back 28 years and shares how the Cougars got it done.
I have to start at the beginning. What was it like to run out of the tunnel at that historic stadium and feel that, I don't know what it is, the spirit about that place?
Yep, it was intense. I mean, first, they'd love you with kindness as you come into the place, but then when you come down the steps and you're in that hallway and you come out and both teams are right there, there's a lot of, like, it's electric in that tunnel. Both teams looking at each other, and it's a little chippy, it's a little fun. I wish I had some video of that tunnel, because when we came out, it was like, let's go kick some butt. And we had a team that wanted to fight, and we did. It was sweet.
You did, but it didn't start well. So you guys had a muff punt. They score on that 41-yard touchdown.
Yep.
It felt like, uh-oh, it's 93 all over again.
I know it.
How did you guys get through that tough start?
I remember coming back in halftime, and there was so much intensity at halftime. John Walls threw me a pass down the seam, and it bounced off my face mask, and then I got cracked by the safety. And then I got up, and they picked it off. I got up, made the tackle. I remember Todd Christensen saying, "What is this tight end doing?" At least he had the presence to, like, make a tackle. And my face mask was jacked. It was totally broken. Had to get a new one at halftime. And when we went in at halftime, we knew we could win the game. That was the feeling. We weren't playing our best. And sometimes you get in halftime, and there's just like, there's no energy. There's no answers. That halftime was different. There was emotion, and it was like, we can win this game, but we gotta do what we're supposed to do, and we did it.
Your defense was really good in that game, and everyone knows that BYU is always known for their offense, but on that stage against that team, you were the more physical team.
Yep.
And you were all over Ron Paulus.
I know.
What was it like when you're watching these guys? What was it like watching your defense step up in those moments?
Shane Muirbrook and John Pollock had the game of his life, you know, so he's strong safety, having just an awesome game, stepping up, making plays. And when that happened, like when guys step up that you don't really expect and start, you know, making sacks, making picks, it just energized the whole sideline, the whole team, and that's what happened.
Travis Hall, Randy Brock.
Beast.
How about their leadership?
So when I blocked the field goal, it was Travis Hall, Randy Brock, Greg Pitts. Those guys would just fight like dragons to give me a little bit of space. I jumped, and I swear, it felt like angels were just lifting me up. That was the feeling for me. Key moment in the game for me. I mean, I was pumped. I was like, we're playing Notre Dame. I want to make some plays.
And that was a big play overall. They were on the goal line. You get the sack, you block the kick,
Yep.
and it just felt like you guys had momentum from there, right?
Yeah, momentum swinger.
Offensively, you know, Walsh was great, but it felt like Jamal had the game of his life.
Yeah.
The one-handed catch, the big run, diving
big touchdown,
tops.
I know.
What was about him that made him so dynamic and so great as a player? And in that moment to rise up and play his best football when you guys needed it.
He was so gifted physically. You look at him, he's got this perfect body, 6'3", runs like, you know, just tall, straight up, fast, gliding. And he could catch the ball very well out of the backfield. He was smooth. He did it all. In that game, that was Jamal Willis. It seemed like that whole season, as the game went on, he got stronger and stronger. It was like he wanted the ball. And when he got the ball, he did nice stuff with it.
Your defense did the job in the second half. You guys sealed the deal. It's over. You guys won. Take me through that moment for you personally, as you're on the field and you realize you did it.
We just beat
Notre Dame. South Bend.
I know. I'd just grown up, you know, the whole ghost of Notre Dame was there, the appreciation, the pageantry of college football, touchdown Jesus, bam, we won the game. My wife was out there for that one. We celebrated. It was so cool. I remember going up the steps into the locker room, just celebrating with our team. When we finally went out, we got on the buses, and as we drove away from their stadium, this is the class of Notre Dame. Everyone put down their blankets, and they clapped our bus out of their stadium. And we were looking out just like, that was so impressive. You know, the very next week we go play UTEP, and the whole crowd was chanting "F-U, BYU," and I was like, man, we just were in like total class. Notre Dame, those fans appreciated good football. They respected the fight that we brought. And I think that made it even more special for us to see their fans appreciate great football that we played with all of our heart. We got them that day. And as we drove away, they clapped us out of their campus. That was beautiful.
I've known that man now for over 20 years. I have never seen him show that level of emotion.
Yeah, the last thing I'll ask you is Lavelle at the end. Got the Gatorade bath, and you could tell the joy that he felt. How much do you think that win meant to him?
Oh, man, everything. I mean, there was Kalani, like, holding him so, like, he could get dunked with Gatorade. He had a storied career. He was a legendary coach. That's what legendary coaches do. He knew how important Notre Dame is to college football. That was a special one for him.